Starting. Hi everybody. Hi. Coach Danielle here, Danielle Melanson. I'm reporting to you live from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Thank you guys. We're a little bit late for this recording, so anybody who's watching live, thanks for your patience. But we had to listen. We are all busy people. We've got I'm the only empty nester here, dog mom, and the rest of these people have busy families, busy lives, company, kids up the wazoo, working jobs and everything. So thank you guys all for being here with me, my Inspire Tribe babes. And there's lots of Inspire Tribe dudes as well out there. But I wanted to come on here and introduce some of these incredible ladies to you. You may know a little bit about my story about the 2B mindset. Let me break it down. The 2B mindset is a nutrition-based program. Exercise is extra credit. Can you exercise with the 2B mindset? Absolutely, if you choose to. Do you need to? Absolutely not. Actually, some of our biggest weight loss numbers are coming from our challengers and members who are not using exercise in conjunction. So if that is something that you think a lot of people are using that as, oh, well, it mustn't work because da-da-da-da-da. No. These people, these ladies are 20, 30 more pounds since May and have incorporated formal exercise into their plan. So the reason we love this program is because nutrition is the foundation of everything. First of all, it's the foundation of weight loss results. Secondly, it's the foundation of basically wellness and health. And all of these things go along together. You're going to hear a little bit from these ladies and how not only did they lose weight, but they found all different sorts of new relationships with food, identified inflammatory foods in their bodies, broke through plateaus that no matter what they were doing nutrition and exercise-wise was not working for them and all of a sudden is, okay? You're going to hear lots of amazing stories from these people. But basically, this is a nutrition-based program. It is designed by Ilana Molstein, which I had the amazing opportunity to be in the corporate test group with her this February and March of 2018. It allowed me, after post-hysterectomy in my 40s, going through the most emotional, crippling time of my personal life, to lose 20 of 25 pounds that literally seemed like it came on overnight last year. No matter what I did, nothing was working. I was so skeptical, I can't say that word either, skeptical about this program. I can't even tell you. I knew so much about nutrition. It's my job. My sister's a dietitian. I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing this and coaching people to be well and meet their goals for 6 years. What was going to change about this? What was going to be different that I wasn't already doing? And let me tell you, it was a game changer. Okay, so first person I want to introduce you to is Sarah Sexton. Sarah is coming from us from the US of A. Sarah is a busy mom. She's a full-time worker for her own business, her family business, as well as her Beachbody business. And she's got some adorable little boys. This lady is hopping, I'm telling you. And Sarah found some amazing tidbits about herself through this program with food sensitivity. She deals with hormonal imbalances, and you wouldn't believe what this program has done for her. I think she's lost 10 pounds, if she can correct me, and I want to introduce you guys to Sarah Sexton. Let me see if I can unmute you, babe. Just 1 second. It says you're muted.
Here, I got it.
I think you're frozen now, Sarah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Sarah because she is frozen. Is it just me, girls, or is she frozen for you guys too? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to then go to Myra. Myra, are you there, girl? I think Myra is frozen too. Oh, there's Sarah. She's back. Hi, she's back. Are you there?
Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, phew. Alrighty, yay, it works. Okay, so I have been doing exercise and working out, and I lost about 50 pounds over the past few years. And then I got stuck. Honestly, in the past couple of years, I've just gotten stuck. And I exercise, I eat well, I eat clean, I do all the things that I think I'm supposed to do that I've learned over the years, but it wasn't making a difference. And so I decided to go ahead and try To Be Mindset. And lo and behold, this was what made the biggest difference in the past 2 years. I have, you were close, I've lost 12 pounds now. So, which is amazing because I've been at the same weight for literally the past 2 years to do anything about it. So the first big thing that I would like to just talk about really quickly and touch on is food allergies. I have a background as an acupuncturist and I have a master's degree in Chinese herbal medicine, and food sensitivities are a really big deal. It's not just that, maybe you break out or get an itchy throat. It affects your gut. It causes inflammation. It causes you to retain water. It causes you to feel crappy. It causes brain fog. There's a million things that this can cause. And so what I love, my favorite thing about To Be Mindset, honestly, being like a health acupuncturist nerd, is the food sensitivity issue. You are able to, with this program and the way that you track the foods that you love to eat, you can find out what you're sensitive to. And I personally have endometriosis, and any gut swelling, any swelling around my middle causes extra pain. It's just super uncomfortable. And so for me to find out those extra food sensitivities that I was missing was amazing. And, they're just everyday average foods that I would eat regularly and not think about it because I figured it was my regular pain. But when I tracked them and I paid attention and then I took them out of my diet, I learned that they do make that huge difference. And so with the hormone thing with endometriosis and being in menopause, which is awesome, I figured it was impossible to lose weight, right? It's just not something that women in their mid 40s do anymore. It's not going to be done. So to lose 12 pounds in the past couple months to me is just almost miraculous. I have been to exercise trainers, multiple nutritionists. I've tried so many different programs thinking there's got to be something out there. I've even done hormone therapy. The only thing that helped me to lose this weight, in all honesty, was To Be Mindset. It's just that different. It like had those little tweaks in it that I had not been paying attention to that made all the difference for me. So with endometriosis, being in menopause, having low thyroid, I mean, I can tell you, I can go on and on. Like my hormones are crazy. With all of those issues, I've lost 12 pounds. So I absolutely love it. And what was the last thing that you mentioned? It was hormones, food sensitivities that I was going to talk about.
And being stuck. I think you hit on it all.
Yeah. Just being at a plateau. Like I said, 2 years at the same weight, and I just knew nothing was going to change. And now, in the last 2 months, I'm 12 pounds down, and honestly, I feel so much better. Just not having that bloated center area of my body, feeling just comfortable in my own skin is the biggest difference for sure.
That is so awesome, Sarah. Thanks so much for sharing that. And I love how you mentioned feeling so good in your own skin, because of course it's so nice to hear compliments, and it's so nice to be wearing clothes that maybe you haven't worn again before, or just feeling good in general. But when you feel so great from the inside out, one of our, before I introduce Brenda here, one of our amazing challengers posted in our group, because we have a support group, guys. It's a success group. And we called it Mind Shifters, because that's what we do. We shift our mind first. And she reported that she used to wear like a Spanx or like an underwear every day underneath her clothes every day. And she lives in a hot climate. And she said, she's in her own skin now. She put her clothes on without those Spanx, felt amazing. And she was like, I don't care what the scale says. This was a huge non-scale victory for me. And I thought that's what it's about, feeling so good in your own skin. So thanks for mentioning that too, Sarah. Sounds great. Okay, so next I want to introduce, I know Myra lives rurally in Shetty Camp, so I think she mentioned earlier she was having some weather issues which might affect her Wi-Fi. So we may or may not hear from her, but I'm going to introduce you guys to Brenda. Okay, Brenda Roberts is, you know, I said to her, don't you dare underplay your results, because when I saw this lady in Indianapolis in June, after her doing the 2B mindset for less than 2 months, she told me an impressive number of what she lost, and it was impressive. But to me, it looked like it was double that number, because not only the fact that she was long and lean and looking fantastic and 10 years younger, the sparkle in her eye and her confidence. Like, I just looked at her husband and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the difference in her. She's like a teenager. So honestly, like, so proud of all of you guys, and so glad that you're feeling that success as well. So Brenda was a former Lifetime Weight Watchers member, and and so I want her to talk about her great results, and also her experience with both programs, not good or bad, just kind of sharing, because a lot of people ask us these questions. Well, I'm doing this, what's the difference, yada, yada. So Brenda is a great one to chat with us about that. Take it away, Brenda.
Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, so I hear an echo in here. Anyway, my name is Brenda, and I'm a Lifetime Weight Watcher member. And I'm in our 2B Mind Shifters group, and I started this program in May when it launched, and I was stuck because, like Sarah, I'm going through menopause. I don't know how long it takes to go through menopause. That number is not really determined, but I was kind of like stuck at a certain weight, and my weight wasn't moving. Tracking points, that's what you do at Weight Watchers, and it just wasn't moving. And I was exercising, and I was thinking, well, I need to exercise more, but you don't. Like, I exercise for my mental health 4 to 6 times a week, and I thought, well, I'll exercise more. That's not the answer. It's nutrition. It took me a long time to figure that out. So when I embraced this program and embraced the principles, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so simple. But now I'm doing it, and now I'm seeing results, right? So I don't know what to say. I've lost 10 pounds, and my sister's here visiting. I haven't seen my sister in months, and she's like, oh my God, I see you on Facebook and Instagram. And she's like, her friend who I met once before, she said, your pictures on Facebook don't do you justice. And I'm like, oh. I said, stop it.
I knew it. I told you.
Anyway, I belt, see? Because my shorts don't fit me anymore. And I'm looking to buy smaller shorts, and I can't find them because they're sold out. So I have a belt on because they're falling off me, and they're my favorite white shorts. But I'm just, sorry, I'm going off track here. But this program is awesome. I take this water bottle with me everywhere I go. I used to hate drinking water, and now I'm like, as soon as it's empty, I'm filling it up without even thinking about it. I just love it. And I'm a person who really limited their vegetable intake, and now I'm learning new ways to prepare them, and it's just, this program is amazing. And one of my challengers actually said, this is the best program I've ever done, and I've tried everything. So anyway. It's
and
great.
that really is it. You know, and like I keep mentioning to people, and I'm like, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, right? Well, we have some things to lose. And we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if people find themselves at a time where, oh, you know what, it's, you know, it's not something that I want to commit to right now or what have you, they have that 30-day money back guarantee. But I can tell you right now, of almost 300 people who have gone through this and started this with us as a team, I personally have not had one refund. Okay. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Not that you can't, because once you purchase this program, it is yours for life. There's no monthly fee. There's nothing. It is yours. And there's also a certification, which a lot of us are going to be taking. So we're only going to be able to help you more in the next coming months. And Rachel will talk to you a little bit about that and a new group that we have coming out as well. So Myra got on. I know you had some issues with your internet, so I'm so glad to see your face again then Myra. Myra is absolutely one of our amazing challengers teammates here at Inspire Tribe. And this amazing lady, busy teacher, she's had a very, very stressful year personally. And she has really committed to her wellness, okay? And so I want for her to share a little bit of her story on how it's not just about weight loss, even though she posted a picture of herself in a two-piece. Not that you guys have to if you join our group, don't worry, that's not a requirement, but she did because she felt so great in her skin and she looked amazing, okay? And how it's not just about weight loss for Myra and for many of us, it's for health and wellness, and how that helped her. This is helping her working with her naturopath and her doctor to help her wellness, and how it's changed her mindset in the summer months as a teacher, coming off vacation, so on and so forth. So welcome, Myra.
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much, Danielle, for that introduction. So yes, as Danielle mentioned, I'll just kind of make it short about the year I've had. So I'm just coming off of a really stressful year. I just lost my mom about 4 months ago to cancer. My mom had colon cancer. So listen, health was taken to a whole new level. So until you go through that kind of stuff and have the doctor tell you that you are now, you know, a very good chance of contracting that as well, that's when really things shift in your mind. So it really kind of meshed well together. I had been, like I said, emotional roller coaster, which included food for me. I'm an emotional eater. So going through that and having this program come out at the same time, often Danielle and I would say, like, this came out at just the right time for me. And I really believe that. So one of the things is that I knew ahead of time that I had a very sensitive stomach. So a lot of inflammation, some bloating, stuff that I already knew about, but that I wanted to reconfirm. So with this program, I knew that I would be tracking my food every day and that I would be getting on the scale every day. And that sounded, you know, pretty fishy at first, but let me tell you, it works. Because what happens when you weigh yourself every day is that you're finding out what kind of foods are causing that inflammation, are causing you to be bloated, and are causing you to not lose the weight. So for the last year, I have been kind of stuck at one weight. I've been able to maintain because I've really dedicated my time to working out daily, which really helped with my mental health and with all the stress that I was going through. So I never gave that up, but my nutrition wasn't always top notch. So that's where it really came through with this, because what was happening is I could directly see what was affecting me, why I wasn't losing weight. So a lot of the times at the beginning of the program, I did want to lose some weight, but I also wanted to feel well. Like I wanted to feel my best. So one of the things that I noticed was that, I was getting all these new recipes and I was trying them out, but guess what? I wasn't losing weight while others were. And it just got to be that I noticed that some of that food was not for me. So like Danielle mentioned, for me, dairy, I was so excited. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to put like some plain Greek yogurt for my protein, but it didn't work out. I added that for a few days and I saw gain instead of losses. So that's one of the things that the creator of this program, Ilana, she mentions that all the time. You're either learning or you're losing. And for me, I've been learning a lot and I'm still learning. And like, how many months has it been now? But I'm not getting discouraged because I know that my body type is different than Danielle's or Brenda's or Rachel. Like, we're all so different, but for me, it's the not giving up and just keep going. So I've left off, I left off the yogurt and I'm going to try another protein, one that works for me. So this program has been eye-opening. Like Danielle mentioned, I've been working with my doctors, of course. I've been working with a naturopath and trying to get that all cleared. So I'm kind of calling it balance. I'm trying to find that balance again and that wellness balance. So I have a whole lot of people working on my case, I guess, if you want to call it. But this program has been the perfect fit for me while I journey and find what works well for me. Because like I mentioned, for my digestive health, my colon health, I want to make sure that things are going through as they should. Because you know what? Health is really the wealth. That's what we have. So, I mean, if you've been sitting on the fence and being like, oh, should I try this new program? You really should, because you're going to find that it works for you. Sarah has already talked about it. So has Brenda. Danielle has mentioned it, and there's still Rachel to come. But every one of us has found a way that this program works. So it's definitely going to work for everyone. So I'm still learning, but I'm staying consistent to it and just keep on going.
That is awesome. Thanks so much for sharing that. And you're so right. Health is wealth. And to think of all you've gone through this year, and you not only kept your vision for your health and your family's health, but you've increased that for all the best reasons. That's so inspiring. And that's the thing, guys, with this program, you are given food lists, you are given recipes, and you are given guidelines. So there is not a do this, don't do that, because a lot of the creators says, listen, some people can lose weight and have wine 3 times a week. So I'm not going to tell you you can't, but you have to try it, track it, and see. It's a video-based program of 41 videos. You get a 90-day tracker. You get this exceptional bottle. We could do a 45-minute interview process on the bottle. Trust me, I've had 4 because people keep stealing them from my house. And when I say people, I mean my parents. And I'm telling you, it's just one of those things. You've got a go-to guide. You've got the support. You've got, like I said, recipe book, tracker, you name it, to figure out what's best for you. Because once you learn, look, Rachel has all of her goodies there, and she's up next. Once you learn about you, it's like getting a PhD in you. I say it's a PhD in me. I want everybody to say, I'm getting a PhD in me. Because once you learn about yourself, there's no doctor, there's no meal plan, and there's no one size fits all. You can't unlearn what you're going to learn about yourself. And that's why people are losing more in month 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, year 1 than they are the very first month, because the first month is mostly about, like, yes, people are losing like 4 or 5 pounds the first week because they're doing all these wonderful things, but you're learning at the beginning. And then once you know and repeat and repeat and repeat, you can't unlearn that amazing information about you. about you, which is really special and really, really unique. Okay. And that may sound complicated, but let me tell you, it's the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm the queen of hard. Okay. So next I want to introduce you guys to Rachael Cornish. She's coming to us from PEI. This lady is a firecracker. You guys know, she is like my right-hand lady. She is a busy mom of 3, works full-time. She's a wife. She's a dog mom. You name it. Fitness professional. She has an amazing transformation. And she loved what she was doing before this. Loved it. And wasn't even sure if she was going to take it on. And let me tell you, I shared a hotel room with her. And I was doing the 2B mindset in the group, getting my results and drinking all this water. And her response to me from the next bed was, I drink water. It is brown. It's called coffee. That's all I do. And now she's going to share with you her story and how she transformed, and she's eating those words now, aren't you, Rachael?
Definitely. So as Danielle said, I'm a busy mom of 3. I work full time. I teach fitness classes, and I'm a coach at the same time. I'm a wife. I have 2 puppies. Well, not puppies, they're dogs, but I'm busy. So when 2B Mindset came out, I was following along with all of the other fitness programs that we had, the Fix 8 meal plan. I loved the Fix 8 meal plan. It was the easiest thing I've ever done. It worked for me. Like Danielle said, I didn't drink water. I will tell everybody and anybody, I don't hide that. If I drank 8 ounces of water a day that wasn't coffee or in my shake, I was doing good. Since May 2nd, when we signed up for 2B Mindset and we were able to access the videos, I haven't drank under 3 of our water bottles, and they are 30 ounces. So that is 90 ounces of water a day that I've drank that isn't coffee, that isn't soda, that isn't tea, that isn't my protein shake. So one thing that I'm thinking about today, I was like, well, what has drinking water or increasing my water actually done for me? So 3 months ago, I every single day would get not full on vertigo, but I would be sitting at my desk and I would be dizzy, or just my head didn't feel right. And I thought, well, maybe it's my sinuses, maybe it's just change in the air, blah, 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 blah. And I never chalked it up to maybe you're dehydrated. Like, maybe you need some fluid in your life. And I said that to Danielle today. I was like, I haven't been dizzy or had those headaches in the 2 months that I've been doing, well, 3 months now. It's 3 months. It's been 3 months since we've been following 2B Mindset. And we went to Indianapolis in June, and I actually kept up with my water intake every single day that we were there. Anytime that I would normally have been on vacation, I would have just not even thought about my water. I would have drank pop or beer or coffee or whatever. I wouldn't have thought about my water intake. But because of this program and the principles that it has taught me, I kept up with that water because I knew how amazing it would make me feel and how crappy I would feel if I didn't do that. Now, with the eating aspect of the 2B Mindset, we can still go out and eat. We can still go to family barbecues. We can still go to family functions. We can go camping. I'm going camping on the weekend, and I have my food planned out. Is there going to be s'mores? Absolutely. It's a treat. It's not a cheat. It's every single, you can have certain things. Just know that the next day may not be a weight loss day. You choose what you want to do. If you want to cheat on that day, you can cheat on that day. It's all about learning your body and how you react to some things. Like I know some of the girls can't eat certain foods, whereas some of us can eat those foods and have absolutely zero issues. It's about finding out what works for you. So when somebody asks me if I can give them a sample meal plan of what we eat, I can say, well, I can tell you what I eat in the run of a day, but that's what works for me. That's not what's going to work for you, because every single meal plan in this whole program is different. None of them are the same. So if you're sitting on the fence, if you're sitting back and going, okay, well, how is their success group from May of 300 and some people lost almost 1,000 pounds? How have they done that? Some of them don't exercise at all. I personally have a couple of challengers in the group that can't exercise, that are limited by their mobility, and they physically can't exercise, and they're killing this program. I have one that's lost 17 inches so far with zero exercise whatsoever. She's confined to a wheelchair. She has absolutely transformed the way that she lives and the way that she presents herself every single day, just by changing her mindset and the way that she eats. So like the other ladies have said, we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you sign up and you start the program and you go through the videos and you do the tracking and you follow it for 3 weeks or 4 weeks and you go, I don't really think this is for me, it's not really working, you have that opportunity to get a full money-back guarantee. There's no questions asked. Our customer service is outstanding. They stand behind their products 100%. They know they work, so they value that. They give you that opportunity to try it risk-free, and you have the opportunity to send it back. Now, when the program first launched, they offered an amazing promotional price, and then the promotional price was on for a month. You didn't get signed up in that month, and the promotional price was gone. What the exciting news is that for the month of August 2018, they've brought back that promotional price because they see the value in this program and how amazing it has been and how much it can transform people's lives simply by them learning their own bodies. They've put that promo price back on. So we as a team, Aspire, are going to be hosting a brand spanking new success group. So all brand new people, not people that have been doing it for 2 months and already learned everything. We're going to start fresh, and we want you in that group. We are going to start August 27th, okay? So all of you that are sitting out there and have thought, oh, I'm going to wait till the end of the summer. Summer's too busy. I never have time to track these things in the summer. This is your chance. Message one of us, one of your coach, whoever sent you to the webinar, and talk to them. They will be able to help you and figure out which package works for you. There are a couple of different ones, and they are all different prices. In the base kit, like Danielle said, I'm going to show you really quickly. We all get the water bottle. Get some nice little stains on it. Mine's kind of worn off now because I wash it like every day and use it a lot. It's tinted a little bit of yellow because of my hydrate that goes in it on these hot days. You also get access to the 41 videos. You get that instantly. So you can start that as soon as you press submit. You can get started on those videos before your package even comes. So you can start right away. You get a getting started guide. You get a go-to guide that you can put in your purse and take with you that has all principles in it. It teaches you what to eat at certain restaurants. So if you want to go out for Japanese, if you want to go out for Chinese, if you want to go out for sushi, all of those different things, it teaches you what foods to ask for and what foods to maybe avoid at that restaurant. So you don't have to not go out to eat with your friends or not go out to eat with your family, because we all live our lives. Food is part of everybody's lives, and going out to eat is part of that. You should never feel restricted because you don't feel like you can go out and eat and choose healthy or stick to your plan. There's always a healthier option at a restaurant. Always, always, always. And with your go-to guide in your purse, you can pick that out easily, very easily, stress-free, and you don't have to worry about it. You also get a recipe book. Mine's kind of all like pages stuck together and everything because I use it often. There's lots of different recipes, breaks it down into categories for breakfast, for lunch, for snacks. for supper, all of those types of things is in there as well. Some very delicious ones. My husband and my kids like most of the ones that's in there. And my favorite part is our tracker book that comes with it. This gives you 12 weeks of tracking. It gives you the breakdown that you can plan out your week before your week even starts, what your meals are going to be. It then breaks it down into each single day. There's a spot for grocery lists, so you can plan out your meals and decide which groceries you need to buy. And then it breaks down each individual day for you. And then at the end of the day or in the morning, while you're having your coffee, you can look at your day before and go, okay, what was yesterday? What makes me feel tired this morning or sluggish this morning? Is it something that I ate yesterday? Is it something that I ate the day before? That's how you can learn to track and learn to figure out what works for your body and what helps you. I think I hit on everything.
Really good. That was amazing. Because with that tracker, and at first I was like, oh God, I have to track something. Oh my gosh, this is exhausting. Oh my gosh, it sounds like so much work. It's not. Because you guys know, if I do it, it has to be easy. If I'm cooking, people are like, Danielle, you're cooking. I'm like, and I'm not poisoning anybody. Nobody is dying from me cooking. It's amazing. And they're easy, quick recipes. There's not these, like, I know some people love to cook, and I think that's admirable. But you know what? I don't want anything that's more than 3 or 4 ingredients, and I don't want to have to go and spend $50 at the grocery store for all of these fancy spices. These ingredients, these are, open up a bag of this, pour it in, grab some of that, go like that. This is, and some of these 42 videos that you're going to get with this program, 12 of them or 10 of them, I can't remember, are videos of the recipes that Alana does, and she shows you the recipes from the book and how she makes them. She takes you through the grocery store. It's for vegan, it's for vegetarians. There is even ones coming out because she just recently had her second baby, about how she's going to teach people to have a better relationship with food as they are pregnant or breastfeeding, or, you know, you're not in weight loss mode then, but to try to work on that mindset part and really nourish your body in the best way possible and start with that foundation of really good wellness. So we are literally covering, you know, I fell off, what next? I'm going on vacation, what next? I'm traveling, what next? The scale went up, what next? The scale went down, what next? I feel hungry, what next? She has a video for everything, and we have the support to back that up as well. So ladies, I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of our viewers tonight, and thank you for everybody who is watching the recording. As you can see, the sun has set here in Nova Scotia for me, because we are Atlantic Standard Time, and some of these other ladies are as well. And I just wanted to kind of put this little webinar together so that you guys could get our perspective and see different perspectives of people who are going through this program for different reasons. Of these amazing 4 ladies that have told their story to you, I have 244 more people who I wish I could bring on this call, because every one of their stories is just as special and just as unique, and so is yours. And I'm really excited for you to get started so that you can be sharing that story of your health and happiness as well. So I hope you guys all have a really, really, really awesome night, and we'll chat with you later. Thanks, guys.